Hello everyone, the 13th Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Monster Prom. We have to get our fun back up. So keep killing it. Half-hour rave. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge and go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Did you really think that's how this works? Well, it is. So anyway, you get to fun and from poor old Bob. Well, it's a monster school. Maybe he, lives. I don't know. You're also to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much. The darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed. Who extinguished the sun, and why didn't they ask my permission first? Yeah, we already have 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day. Oh yes, please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. The solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world. So we've caused a solar eclipse. In order to defeat it. It's very technical and magical. No need to hurt your heads thinking about it. It'll be over soon. It'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon. Then how will I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish. This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can. She's looking right at you when she says that. You realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale cat fight. So you roll up your sleeves and grab your contracts with the military intelligence to nuke a hole through the moon. Offer the solar behemoth half of the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute. Nuke the moon. Through careful application of illicit funds, you convince some very important people to nuke the crap out of the moon. See, I thought that might make them happy too. It goes from a solid ball of boring gray rock to a cool donut in minutes. The sun streams through the hole in the moon, bright as day, which it is. Yeah, now I can get my tan on. And I mean, I can't really get my tan on because I'm a ghost, but that's not the point. Yes, well done. I admire your connections, your funding, and your total disregard for the moon. You fools, you doomed us. How will we stop the solar behemoth? Try screaming about it more, maybe that'll help. But it doesn't. But you don't care. You're too busy receiving your Nobel Prize for instigating mass nuclear disarmament. You gain +2 boldness and 1 charm. Solid. Glad I got one of my charm back.
Let's do this!
Okay, well I can't go to the outdoors anyway, so the gym it is to raise my charm. An epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can tell you can't take it anymore, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. Oh god, what is this? A dodgeball war? Sorry, I had to get up between recording sessions. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. And an unexpected twist? You gain 10 righteousness, but this is a game. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you'd be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm. Yay! During the next match, your team is struggling, and one of your teammates is distracted with some other stuff, so guess which one? Polly, are you just scrolling through dick pics on Vampire? No, Vera, I'm totally participating and engaging in physical activity. I just love gym class. Come on, Polly, do you really want the shame of losing to Liam? He's been doing organic blood shots out of a rabbit's skull in between rounds. And Damien's going to shove it in our faces, and I hate when Damien tries to shove anything in my face. Look, I like winning as much as the next monster, but why is dodgeball apparently the only sport we ever play in the school? Some schools do volleyball and gym, or track and fields, or cross-country skiing. But what we have is dodgeball, and I want to win it. When life gives you lemons, you gotta squirt some lemon juice into someone's eyes. Totally. Let me just finish editing the selfie and Wait, have you seen the massacre filter? It's adorbs. Maybe there's a way to inspire Polly to get on your level and lead you to victory. Wouldn't all of you be happier that way? Distract Polly and smash herself and blame the other team. Don't you see? Dodgeball is just dancing that you can win at. Dancing you can win at? Not so charming, of course. That sounds like a foolproof get-rich-quick scheme if I've ever heard one. Polly, you spacey little specter, what are you doing? Registering the domain name Dance to Win, winning at dance, obviously. Look, I like money as much, if not more, than the next person, but I also like not being humiliated by my classmates, so if we could just win. Yeah, that sounds great. I have a lot of fun with that. Polly straight up walks off the court and goes to make some calls about trademarking, and your team loses big time. Vera's glare at you almost turns you to stone, and you lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Dang it! Why? Nothing. Nothing is working properly for me on this one.
Let's do this!
Okay. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out that we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned us guards because he thinks that we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. Oh, wait. Sorry, I was used to doing, like, the Vera voice, and I really like doing that voice. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we have eaten our food. Which will be never. And I have a meeting with the Smug Superiority Club to conduct the next period. I can't be late. Sorry, my brain just got mixed up with the to conduct part. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be, like, super grateful. Like, in a sexy way. You can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate. Get bonus points with her. With all the deafness and raw sexuality of an Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap. Yeah, stop that. It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. And meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots and have no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lies. You traitors, I thought we were in this together. You thought. That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. Man, high all the time. Oh, God, I'm like having flashbacks to a song that I haven't heard in years. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, and then ditch the school, and then do so many drugs that you end up in a ditch. So responsible. Well, I didn't need the sass, but I feel it.
Let's do this!
Okay, I gotta make my fun back up. I need to at least get 20 fun, I think, for Polly to work out. Okay, half-hour rave. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story about what happened last summer at Monster Camp. Hey! Oh, I almost swallowed that wrong. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story, but by the time you say that where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst out into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app and capture the laughter, and it turns into +2 fun. Sorry, I feel like I'm slipping into Polly's voice all the time. Forget about that, though. Polly's here, and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal. Hey, there you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight, we're gonna engage in my favoriteest pastime, party crashing. I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight, we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower that I just heard about. And I bet you'll get some killer. I heard the baby. I bet you'll get some killer ideas for how we should crash it. Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Literally crash into the party like with a boat. Hey, so bold. There we go. I just need I just needed stats that were higher for all of those other things to work out. That's why I'm failing so many things. See, this is what I came to you for. Toot toot, all aboard the party boat. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash into the party. Ahoy, landlubbers! Where's the grog? Who's pregnant? Turns out the party was nautically themed, so the guests immediately start applauding and think that this is a planned interruption. The host is forced to play along or look like an idiot who just lets a boat crash into her party. You have a great time sharing rum, singing sea shanties, and giving the baby a sick anchor tattoo on her little unborn bicep. Gain 2 fun, 1 charm. God, I love sea shanties. Okay. Monster Prom draws near. Okay, well, it looks like so far we're just going down the line. I didn't intend to. My next one, though, is actually going to be probably Miranda. I'm going to have to probably save Scott close to last because I don't want my throat to get eviscerated. All right, Polly.
Hey, boo.
Ask Polly to the prom. Yep, this is it for me. This is going to be my thumbnail. I love this. Yeah.
Let's do this.
What is... Okay, the thumping was just a lot for me. You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Well, not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you. See ya.
Wait, boo.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You become fixated on it, and you never become a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It is as weird and as sad as it sounds. Oh. Well, the shrooms just kicked in. What's that about a quote? Salami? Well, it didn't work out. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to do something different for Polly, but I guess we'll do that in maybe we'll come back to Polly closer to the end. I don't know. 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. The Monster Prom that we kept on living in our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for a pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a dope thing called LS Dope. Fair enough. Vera realizes that she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent the rest of her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Ooh. God, I hope that sticks. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. That just sounds like war. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom night would have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Well, there we go. Man, I still can't believe that it didn't quite work. Well, I unlocked new things. What was in the gallery? Well, it would be if she actually went with me, but she didn't. Yep, that's the ending I got. Okay, fine. God, there's so many things. Let's see. There's Polly enjoying some gardening. What is that? Prank juice. Love it. Man, I can't believe I failed that one. Killing me. Alright. Oh, yeah, because I guess we never really had a date, did we? It's probably because I made her mad. Oh, well. Ooh. I like it, actually. Layout mock-up. That's great. I like it, actually. Okay. Well, it looks like that's all the time that we've got. Man, that blows. Means we gotta try dating Polly again. We're saving her for last when I hopefully don't remember nearly as many of the plot pieces. But that's all the time that we've got. So take care, everybody.